Yo, how's it going, everybody? It's Ghost Flipping here. I hope you guys are doing very, very well. In today's video, I wanted to talk about a topic that I don't think I've ever mentioned on this channel before, but I do feel like it's pretty important, so I thought I'd make a video on it today. And that is, should you bring your balisongs to school, or should you flip them at school, right? Now, this is a topic that I feel like needs to be talked about, just because I feel like a lot of the audience in this hobby, right? A lot of my audience and a lot of the people in this hobby are younger, right? Maybe still in school, still in high school, whatever it is. And if you're like me, right, the thought has crossed your head, I want to bring this to school, right? And I guess I kind of wanted to talk about why I think you shouldn't bring these to school. Now, there's a few reasons for that. Number one, I would not ever even think about bringing a balisong to school, right, if it's not a trainer. I don't know what you're trying to think. I don't know what you're thinking in your head, because no matter what, you should, the school is not the place for that, right? There's certain boundaries you got to set for yourself, like that, for example. If it's not a trainer, that shouldn't even cross your head. I don't know why you would even think about bringing one to school, just because, you know, you can get in serious trouble for that. But the trainers, right, they're obviously non-threatening. They're not sharp, right? What's the issue? Why can't you bring one to school? Well, there's a few reasons for that. Number one, I'd say a good reason why you shouldn't is because even though they're a fidget toy, right, and they're non-threatening, the people around you have no idea that it's non-threatening, right? For example, let's say I'm flipping like this. You really can't tell if this is a trainer, right, or an actual real balisong, right? Because it's in motion, you can't see it. So if you're flipping at school and a teacher or, you know, an admin sees that, that you could get in serious trouble, even though it's a fidget, just because it could come across as something else. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I wouldn't recommend bringing your balisongs to school. Another reason, and this is actually really important as well, is I don't want you to get in trouble, right? There's a time and place for a balisong, right? It's totally fine if you're flipping at your house, or, you know, you bring it to a friend's house and you want to flip with them. You got some homies in the hobby. That's awesome. That's cool. But I really feel like at school, if you're anything like me, I get distracted really, really easily. So having a balisong in my pocket would just make that like 10 times harder. Like I already am not the best at school, right? I didn't actually graduate with the best grades in school. And I bet you a lot of money that if I was to bring a balisong along with that, it wouldn't help my case at all. So, you know, it's a distraction. And not only that, it just gives teachers a reason to get you in trouble, right? To get mad at you. And I don't want any of you guys to get in trouble. You know, obviously, people in this hobby will know, okay, you know, it's a trainer. It's non-threatening. It's just a fidget toy, right? But other people who aren't as aware, it's just a source for you to get in trouble. So that's another reason. And the last reason I wanted to talk about, which I feel like is one of the most, not the most important, but it's something you should take into consideration. There's like black stuff on the Squiddy. If anybody has had, seen this black stuff, maybe it's just mine, I don't know. But whenever I'm flipping the Squiddy, there's like some black dust, whatever. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, this isn't the most important, but it is something you should take into consideration. When you're flipping at school, right, and you bring your balisong to school, you carry the risk of that balisong being confiscated, right? Like it getting taken away. And obviously, if you're like me and you like to buy balisongs quite often, it's not nice. It's not a good feeling to have your balisong taken away, because I'm not sure, it's probably different for every location or like school, but the school does have the right to take away your balisong, right? And I don't want any of you guys losing your balisongs. I just feel like school isn't the place for that. Now, there's obviously going to be instances where like people have brought it to school and it's been perfectly fine. I'm just saying, like in general, I wouldn't recommend doing it, just because, you know, of the reasons I listed earlier in this video. It's not a good idea. It's not the place for it. You know what I mean? There's just, you have your whole day after school, you know, to flip your balisong. I really think you should just focus on one thing and then, you know, work your way from there. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about today. I guess to kind of sum it up, I would not recommend bringing these to school. I don't think they belong at school. And yeah, that's about all I wanted to talk about in today's video. If you guys have any questions about this topic, or you guys have any questions for me, just let me know down in the comments. But if you have watched this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I upload almost every single day, so you can expect some consistent content from me. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay busy. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.